It's July 8th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty. I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. I'm fresh back from the Croatian Dalmatian coast, where it is gorgeous. The islands are beautiful, the water's clear, and the people are wonderful, and so are the sights. There are presently 73 active listings in the Palisades right now, which is down a tick, and just listed in the Huntington Palisades, 14949 La Cumbre is listed at $8.5 million. Now this is a beautiful mid-century house that has been completely redone. It sits a little above the street. It's 3,200 square feet on a 12K lot. Now for context, this property was purchased for $6 million just a few months ago. I sold the property last year, 2 doors over, for almost $8 million. It's almost identical, except the lot was a little bit bigger. So it's important to know who you list with if you want to get the top dollar, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, this house is nice. I'm not putting it down. It is actually pretty cool. Just listed in Castellamar, 204 Caperto Drive, listed at $8.5 million. Now this is about a 4,000 square foot house on a cozy kind of 5,800 square foot lot. But the house does have a lot of really cool finishes, especially in the lighting and some of the cabinetry and stuff, and it does have really nice ocean views. Just listed in Castellamar, 243 Notragenta, listed for $5.8 million. Now for context, this sold 18 months ago for $5,320,000. It's a 4-bedroom modern farmhouse, about 3,000 square feet on a 6,150 square foot lot, and it also has some nice ocean views. Just listed in Palisades Country Estates, 17679 Camino de Atasto for $8.2 million. I also sold the house next door to this one a few years ago when Elise Walker owned it. It was gorgeous. So is this, by the way. This house has 7,400 square feet, and it's on a 19K lot, and it's got nice views across to the other side of the Palisades Highlands. It is behind 24-hour guard gates. I love that. And this, they spent about $1 million on the outside of this house, putting in a killer 20 by 40 pool, a 10 by 12 jacuzzi, full outdoor kitchen, and formal, dining out there. It's like a resort. So I like this house. The interior hasn't been updated, but they did do some nice touches to it. Just listed in Pacific View Estates, 200 Surfview Drive, listed at just under $5 million, 3,400 square foot, mid-century, totally redone. It's 4 bedrooms, and it's on a 19,000, mostly flat lot. Does have some views down towards the bottom, down to the side. Just listed in Sunset Mesa. Now that's just next to Pacific View Estates, the beginning of Malibu. I like to call it Palibu or Palisades. It's listed for $3,350,000 at 3720 Malibu Vista Drive, a 3-bedroom mid-century, 2,140 square feet on a 6,100 square foot lot with fabulous views. And you do miss the water tanks here. There are water tanks in the views of some of these houses, but they're kind of to the left here. I like this property because I used to live down the street from this. I've lived everywhere in the Palisades and likes. Just sold in the Riviera, 13545 D'Este, sold for $7.5 million, which is $500K over the ask. It's a 16,200 square foot lot. The house is probably going to be a teardown, let's face it. Now that comes out at $462 a foot in the Riviera. Just for context here, we're running somewhere in the $600 a foot price in the Huntington and $500 a foot in the Alphabet Street. So can you believe it? The Riviera is actually less Now, it used to be that the Riviera was the top of the mark, so that just shows what effect the Caruso Center had, but also that the Riviera is a great value. Just sold in Pacific View Estates, 17636. I'm sorry, it's Palisades Country Estates, 17636 Camino de Atasto for $5,650,000, a 5-bedroom contemporary Mediterranean around 4,700 square feet on a 23K lot. A lot of that was flat. Now remember, you have the 24-hour guard gates here, and you've got a big property for $5,650,000. This is a good buy, and the outdoor space was amazing. You had your own private pickleball court, pool, again, outdoor kitchen and dining. This is a value. I love this value. Just sold, 1142 Bienvenida, sold for $4,850,000. It's a 5-bedroom modern, 4,150 square feet on a 25K uphill lot. So there wasn't a lot of flat. There was some decks, and it was like a 3-story house, so you had to do the walk up from the parking. But good square footage. Just sold in Sunset Mesa, 18366 Clifftop Way, sold for $3,120,000. It's a 4-bedroom, mid-century, and it was redone, a little over 2,000 square foot house on a little over 6,000 square foot lot, and it did have some ocean views, not big, but some ocean views. I liked it because it was totally move-in, and this is a little cul-de-sac street up there. Just sold in Castellamar, 17607 Tramonto, sold for $3,550,000. Now this is $250,000 over the ask. See, things can still sell over these days. It just depends on your entry price. It was very interestingly redone, 2-bedroom with views. I like the feel of this house. 2,240 square feet on a 6,300 square foot lot, and again, it did have some cool sort of feeling about it, the way they redid it, not like all the others. Just sold in Santa Monica Canyon. I love this deal. 329 Sycamore Road, sold for $3,113,000. This was a great buy. This is basically 2 houses on 1 lot. They're both 2 bedrooms. They're both small, totaled, a little under 2,000 square feet on a 6,200 square foot lot. The original structure was built in 1924, so it's got some classicness to it. And the location is fabulous. You can walk down to the restaurants, the beach, the school. There's a little pathway that connects Sycamore to East Rustic right next door. I love this. I love Santa Monica Canyon. Just sold in Lower Marquez Knolls, 841 J-Con Way, sold for $3.3. Again, $200K over the ask. This was a 3-bedroom redone mid-century, 2,000 square feet on about a 10,000 square foot lot. Real, move in, very nicely presented. So again, this just shows that the smaller redone entry-level houses are selling in the low 3s. Just sold in Marquez Knolls, 949 Chattanooga Avenue. Oh, this place. Sold for $2.5 million. Great buy. Now this was a problem child listing. It had been held up and all kinds of complications and stuff, but finally sold for $2.5, 14,000 foot lot. And you probably got some ocean views from the 2nd floor here. So this was a good buy. And just sold in Marquez Knolls, 16121 Alcima, selling for $2.6, a 3-bedroom. And this had a separate guest unit. Kind of nice. Sold for $2.6. I mean, that's a good buy for entry level. 2,500 square feet, 6760 lot. So I hope this information has been helpful to you. If you're looking to find your perfect house, or if you want to sell your property in this still hot market, believe it or not, with these high interest rates, call me. I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.